Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He leads the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do it, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. And never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Direct snap to the back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
But this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here. It works out perfectly.
Handoff heading left.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. Big Smith. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short game, but not enough for the first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or ducking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Cal's offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability, great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
New setter down to the offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the right side. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Great cut there. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The 7th play of the drive coming up. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Running back with the football. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down at 10. It's a shotgun run call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Smith.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. I put the receiver out in motion, flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They go with a direct snap. Running through the tackle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for big gain.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Getting set. It's second down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Auburn. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return. So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
A lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain there.
It got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's a wide open receiver, complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Makes a nice move there. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. When you hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. They can't stop him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run, pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling and great execution. Reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense takes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking right, this one caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
And the Golden Bears line up on first and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man-to-man coverage, run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Golden Bears come to the line with first and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. And now to try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to answer before the break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. One more play before they head to the locker room. The back's got it. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big... set up with a first down.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well. That second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
On first and 10, looking to throw.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver. And the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They stop him, but it's a first down.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial touchdown. Second, the replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And down near the goal line, but loses the football. Looks like the defense has it.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. Or it's snapped to the back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years runners has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Empty set now, 5 wide. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because you're going to throw the screen out.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they're going to defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, I'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Touchdown, Golden Bears. That puts them on top in the second half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Went after, up and good. This kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Harris. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Arbor offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hits the tight end, is complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll try the option play here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And looking for a big play here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Impressive spin there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Cal. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. offense trots back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle is Smith. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Ball handed off. Powers through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Offense operating from the pistol. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Gets into space at the 50. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Trucks through the defender.
Just another example of this offense was doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.